Welcome back. I'm recording this obviously right after I hit the stop button on the practice and qualifying video, and we're going right into the main video. Let me inform the drivers of this race time, and we will get going. Based off that, I'm going to say probably 65 to 70 laps we're going to get in. So I'll say 65, and then if I need to change, I need to change it. I think that's good, because we're going to be going around double file. Yeah, I think that's good, because then that's 0. So yeah, we should be good. And then this, I need this to be 32. Oh, wait, no, not yet. Change all laps, make 1. Alright, pace lap, pace speed, 55. Well, yeah, I guess we could just roll off pit road here. Get ready to get racing here in London. We raced here in London. I think this is our first race in United Kingdom in its entirety, actually. But first race in London since Cars Cup Series, so that's cool. Let's see. Double file at the line. And another duel between me and Angela. We had a duel at Acre Super Speedway. Now I gotta get my camera fixed because I messed with it. I don't know why I did that. We had a duel, pretty much a 1v1 duel at Detroit in this division. So another, or wait, nope, that's not true. I want to go this way. Let me go this way. Yep. I started cleaning my tires right at the choose there. That was a bad idea. Tap the brakes here. We're going green this time by. We got the line. And the 32 minutes of London. Did I lose the race at London? I don't think so. Make sure he gets alongside me here. Wait till the end of the restart zone for whatever reason, and we're green in London. I'm gonna get on the brakes early just to make sure I make the corner. Angela did too. He's gonna get into the bumper here. And yeah, well, fastest lap time is gonna be shown from before, I guess. So yeah. Fastest lap's kind of irrelevant now, but whatever. I'll figure it out some way or another, I suppose. Oh, never mind. It fixed itself. Okay, cool. Oh, the 19 to the bumper. If you saw practice and qualifying, you know he's gonna have to fight for this one. He's in the opposite. If he was Dodge, I would say we're in opposite positions from UPR from earlier in the weekend, and there's gonna be a little bit of contact made there. Beating and banging. Both of us have won one race this season in this division. Both of us looking for our second win on the tours. He's going to let us really overshoot the corner. We'll get a crossover on the bottom. Can we get a second crossover on him? Yes, we can. A little bit of contact made. I apologize for that whenever you're watching this, if you're watching this. Yeah, I haven't really tried a racing line practice and qualifying like that, so that probably is something I should try. He's going to get the power down. He might get there on exit. He will get there on exit. Do we get a bumper down in the corner? Oh, I outbraked myself anyway, didn't I? Not as bad as I thought. That's recoverable. He's still there. Yeah, he's starting to figure it out a little bit. I think once he kind of got caught wind of my line and stuff, he's starting to figure it out. We're going to get the momentum on exit. If we can clear him, start running away, that'd be great. We're going to be able to cover off his line. He is all over the back bumper. He's going to try to get a crossover. We'll get the power down first. We will run away, clear ourselves that time by. Pretty quick lap, too. Now, can we fully run away with these all over the bumper? We are sideways. We're just going to make sure we fully get this thing rotated so we can get the power down on the straightaway, and that might just do it. Get us a breakaway that we needed. And if that is the case, at this point, all we need is feel. We're going to back up to him just a little bit more, I guess, by accident, just to secure it. Tap the wall and exit. And, oh, wow, that was a quick lap. That's one of the fastest laps I've ever ran here. Oh, but he got his fastest lap, too. The fastest lap I ran here in testing, so I guess technically the track record is a 24.1 flat. So 2 great laps there by me and Angelo. That's his first 24.1. That's my third 24.1 at all. So great laps been put down there. That's half of the 4 fastest laps ever ran at this track right there. That is impressive. Oh, and again, he's on my bumper. Yeah, he's figured it out. He's definitely figured it out. I'm throwing myself on the wall. Now, straightaway doesn't give you the damage from the anti-wall rider. He's going for it, too. He is in the bumper. He's keeping up better than I thought he would. We're going to fight for the space here on the bottom. Get the power down first, side by side of the line. He's actually going to beat us just because of the... I don't even know. But either way, he's going to get the fastest lap of the race and tie the track record. He's going to end up in the wall a little bit there. We're going to be able to block him all. This is a good short track race right here. This is a kilometer. Oh, he's to the bumper. He is not happy about it. Yeah, we're kind of using each other up here to get the faster laps. We'll get a crossover on him, beating and banging a little bit. And again, he's just going to have the acceleration on us down the straightaway because we, on the bottom, just had to keep a tighter turn radius to not fully use him up. This is actually going to be a good battle. The way qualifying went for Angelo, I thought it wasn't looking good. He's got it together, and he is pounding the bumper, moving us up out of the groove. He is using the bumper every single lap here. We're using the door every single lap as we try to find a way by him. This time we're going to be the one giving him a little bit of a tap into the corner. We're going to really just kind of trail brake, make sure we get the rotation, but this time he's going to get away. But we aren't giving it up. We're still hounding him on the bumper. What a battle we are seeing here today in London. Oh, we outbraked ourselves on the bottom there. Almost was able to still park in front of him because he outbraked himself too. But he'll clear us. He'll be able to hang on to the lead that lap. Now we got to run on him. Oh, again, we outbrake ourselves. I'm going to really slam on the brakes to keep him out of the wall. I don't want to slam him into the wall again. Yeah, I got in a rhythm, and now I'm out of the rhythm. This is definitely a rhythm-based racetrack, though. You got to get in a rhythm. And honestly, I think part of whoever the car behind is bumping into the leader, I think part of that is the draft. It gives you, the extra 1 to 2 miles an hour than you're used to. It gives you that extra momentum, and I think that is part of, what the contact is as well. He's going to try to get the car pointed, get the run on exit. We're just really going to commit to that as well, though. And, yeah, that's going to help us out here. Question is, can we run away as both of us get a great 3 and 4? I was going to park in front of him, nearly throw ourselves into the wall there. Trying to get the thing rotated. That's definitely going to slow both of us up. And now he's into our bumper, and I completely messed that up as we're going to be in the wall pretty big time there. That's definitely going to slow us down until the next pit stop. Because the pit stop automatically fixes the damage. So obviously we won't know how bad it is until the next one. I'm just going to overcommit to not run him into the wall. And we're going to get pinned to the wall anyway. I outbraked myself again. I just got to get in the rhythm. I just got to stay in the rhythm. That's all I got to do. If I can stay on the rhythm, I think we're going to beat him. And now I got to correct it to not get corner cut penalty. Well, if you saw practice of qualifying, I said it's either going to be a disaster or it's going to be one of the best races of the season. I'd say it's one of the best races of the season so far. I mean, this is a battle. This is good short track racing. Happy to see that. Obviously, one of the main things we needed to work on here in Argyle, especially on the custom tracks, was our short track package. So to see a good race like this, obviously it is a pretty unique short track either way. But still, it is good to see, as we're already almost a quarter of the way through this thing. Looks like we are getting a little more nice bumps, and it's not just a slam into somebody at this point. 19 has really good acceleration, but this time we were able to beat him. Just going to get on the brakes nice and early, make sure we aren't running him up into the wall. And the advantage with being up in that second line, though, is you can get the thing to rotate, potentially get a crossover on the guy. And, yeah, it looks like we're down 2 miles an hour from our wall contact. So you lose about a mile an hour, maybe like 2/3 of a mile an hour every time you hit the wall. So, yeah, that's that for you. So that tells you about how many times it's counted wall contact. Got a really good start to turn 1 there, and then just kind of backed it down to make sure he couldn't get a crossover on us, as we're already 16 laps into this thing. He's now going to, again, get to our bumper. So we're going to really get the thing to rotate. He's going to muscle his way through on the bottom, pinch us into the wall to keep the momentum going. He'll lead that lap. So we're starting to get kind of close to a pit cycle here. We're already about halfway through our fuel. Obviously, part of that was, the pace laps and stuff, so that is going to play in the favor of a longer fuel run for after this. So we might honestly be able to get in with just one pit stop, but we'll see. So park it in front of the 19 machine. Keep the thing rotated here. Oh, he's going to get to the bumper. Can we get a crossover? No, he's able to park it on the apron, not the apron, the inside line there beautifully to take the lead away. Oh, he outbraked himself big time, though, into the corner. He's going to be able to keep it out of the wall, but we're going to fill in the void on the bottom lane. Contact made. We're going to be able to sneak by. So we're nearing a quarter of the way through this thing. We're going to hit a quarter of the way through this thing, probably entering turn 3, and the 19 all over our bumper nearly sent us into the wall if we weren't just barely able to get out of his way there. If we were trying to block him and we weren't that lane higher, he was going to end up punting us into the wall. We're going to give him a little bit of a tap there. So we kind of outbraked ourselves a little bit. Side by side of the line, give it to the 19. Still 23, a little under 24 minutes left here. We're going to get this thing rotated. I could have pulled alongside him there, but we'll race him clean for now. Keyword for now. So he's going to be really good at slamming on the brakes, but we're going to be opening the door to stay on the bottom lane there, the way we set up our braking into the corner. We're going to have momentum on him down the straightaway. He'll be able to lead the lap barely, though. It's going to be quite the battle for laps led, as we're going to get caught in our tires there a little bit. We did outbrake ourselves, but I think we were going to be fine without him going in the wall. Unfortunately, we hit just at the right part of the car to get the tires to lock, and that's what cost him there. Now he's going to outbrake himself with the draft. He hasn't been used to that in a lap or two. We're going to be able to sneak back by him, though, knowing that was coming. He's going to be able to get some momentum down the straightaway, not enough to get to us until turn 1 at least. And he's going to send us into the pit wall and around. We both go. We're able to keep it out of the wall. He gave us a bumper there. It sent us off into the wall for pit exit there. Now we're going to try to pull alongside and get the side draft going. Won't work out for us, though. He's going to overcommit, trying to defend the bottom. He's into the barrier. Yeah, the wall isn't really doing a lot to slow you down, unfortunately, but whatever. Unless you, really hit the wall, but it is what it is, I suppose. We're just going to try to get a consistent corner on him here. He'll get the better exit. We were able to get the thing rotated pretty good there, though, nonetheless. In the braking zone. Yeah, this time we're going to be the ones overcommitting. We're going to park it right in front of him, though. He'll drive back into our right rear. Put us in the wall even a little bit. How good are side draft on short tracks? Say not good. Oh, no, I'm in the wall. No, I'm not in the wall. Oh, can we get there on the bottom? Yes, we can. We'll have momentum. Get the crossover on him entering the corner. We're going to make sure we don't outbrake ourselves here. We don't. Like I said in practice and qualifying, very easy to lock up the brakes in these cars as we are finally entering the final quarter of our fuel. So I honestly think we could get this in on just one pit stop. It's going to be close on a second. You can't really save fuel in these cars, though, so I think that is going to play a factor in this, as we're going to try to clear ourselves on them. I thought the momentum would carry. It did not. I'll apologize for that when we get onto the front straightaway here. I thought the momentum would carry, and it did not. Yep, I need to have the thing open. Oh, I'm in the wall. There we go. He was in the wall, too. I'm going to get that spot back. That's kind of not a fair pass. Oh, my goodness. I didn't expect him on that side. I didn't expect him on that side of the road to give the spot back, but okay. And again, it's not too much longer. I got to deal with the damage here, and he's going to get in the wall, too. But, yeah, we're getting to the final little bit of our fuel here. Less than 21 minutes remain now. And, yeah, time is starting to run on this first cycle, on this first stint. And, with the fuel, with the tires, it's going to take a minute to adjust your driving again. You're used to now the tire wear, where it's at. You're used to the consistent wears. We're going to play it very cautious in the 3 and 4 for whatever reason. No particular reason, just the way I went for the corner that time. Okay. I don't know if he hit the wall, what happened there, but he slowed up. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Obviously, damage repaired. I'm going to be curious to see what my top speed is now. Now that I hit the wall a few times there. Only 184. I think we had a little bit of draft there. I think we're down to probably 182. If I had to guess, because we're still getting some draft there for whatever reason. 19 going to move us up the track a little bit. We got momentum, not in time to get there before the line. So I'm going to move it over about a lane just to try to set up a crossover, which we might get. How aggressive do I want to be? Not aggressive enough, I guess, because we probably could have held our ground there, but decided against it. Oh, he's gonna play 3 and 4 really cautious like I did a lap or two beforehand. Is he trying to pit this time? No, he just really trying to back us up here, I guess. And it worked. He got away. So we're nearing the final half of this thing. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a 1 pit stop race, just the way this is playing out. Parking in front of him. Get the momentum. We'll go 1 more lap here. Well, if I've learned anything from the WRA 500, it's if you have fuel, you got to take it. I think we can go at least 1 more. Let's see. If I have fuel, I want to use it, obviously. If he pits, I'll pit. If he goes for it, I'll go. Actually, I think it's just better to pit at this point. If he pits, I'll pit with him for sure. No, I want to see what you're doing here. I want to see what you're doing. He wants to see what I'm doing. We're both pitting. You have to come to a complete stop in your pit box. Oh, there he is. He's peeling off. He's making his move. We're going to take that number 1 pit stall. Oh, not the best executed there. But we're going to be able to pull out in front of him here. Damage repaired. How big is our lead? Is it enough to allow us to just run away? Obviously, the 19's now figured out the way around here. He's going to be able to keep up his lap time, but if we're far enough ahead and we're able to just stay in a rhythm, if we can keep it mistake-free, keep our rhythm going, then we're going to be in a good spot to win this race. I'll get a rough gap here. He's crossing the line now, so we do have a bit of a gap, and I'm kind of going to choke it trying to explain that. But yeah, we are going to be able to get away pretty well and exit there. I think we are going to lose some top-end speed because of that. No, not yet. You are allowed kind of 1 hit, and you can get away with the wall. If you can hit the wall once in the corner, you can kind of get away with it. Sometimes you just get away with it in general, but even if you do hit it and it counts it, you usually get kind of 1 hit before it's going to start really messing you up. So this is kind of our final chance, potentially, unless we do have to make that 1 more stop that I don't think is going to happen. This is kind of your final chance to potentially set up a fastest lap attempt here. Oh, he's going to get to the bumper. He just went for it. To the bumper. He's going to still oversail the corner and get up into the wall. We're going to try to side draft him back. He leads the lap. That's good to know for the end of the race. And he's going to set a track record with that. Well, he hit the wall, technically. So 23.9 with that full send into the corner there. Just going to let him outbrake himself, but we're offline. We got the rotation, though. He's going to try to get a really big crossover here. Potentially we'll block that off. Keep the momentum as we near halfway into the final 16 minutes of this event. And again, he's to the bumper. Yeah, I feel like overall I mean, obviously the lap times aren't showing that, but I think I do have a little bit of a faster car overall. If we were just to be put on opposite ends of the racetrack, who would catch up to the other first? It would take a while, but I think I would catch him. You know, if he started on the start-finish line, I started opposite of the start-finish line on the back straightaway. You know, if that situation was to happen, I feel like I would be the first to catch him, but yeah, I mean, it would take a while. It would take easily hundreds, if not thousands, of laps to do it because we are pretty similar at this point. But he does seem to have to really lay the bumper on us, and we're gonna mess up 4 here. He kind of did too. We're just gonna fully commit to getting the car rotated, then get the momentum down the straightaway. It's gonna play into our favor. Yep, there's the bumper again, and now my good buddy's gonna join the middle of the race. This could be disastrous. Argo official here. I'll give him a call after this. Oh, the 19 to the bottom. He'll cut us off. What a move! But we have the momentum down the straightaway, side by side. We'll lead the lap. Still 15 minutes to go, and he's gonna leave. I think he realized pretty quickly it was a league. Block him off there. Yeah, I'll give him a call. after the race. Oh, he's in the bumper. He's going to tap the brakes one more time, try to get a crossover. I'm in the grass, so kind of can't do that now. Yeah. If this is the last lap, I would have went for. Oh, I got a new personal best lap too. 24.0. 2 fastest laps at the track history on screen now. He's we were there a little bit. It was aggressive, but we were there. Now the question is a second pit stop going to be needed? I feel like that very well could decide this race. Obviously, I got through pit road very clean. Whoever comes down to pit road first is going to be in a huge advantage too, because you are going to be able to use that number 1 pit stall. I feel like that is part of what gave me the huge lead. Took Angelo a lap or two there to chase me down. So with how late this second pit stop would be if it is to happen, being the first onto pit road, getting that number 1 pit stall, especially if we're both pitting at the same time, is going to be huge. If we both pit on different laps, that I don't know. I'll just get an idea of how much fuel we're burning a lap this time by. Hopefully I don't make a mistake as we get very close to that wall. 35. Okay, this isn't going to be the best lap to test it on probably, but it's fine. 60. 19 going to try to commit to a big crossover there. I don't know why I said 60. I think I was reading my fuel. I don't know. Oh, no, I overcooked the corner. 19's going to get there. Oh, he caught our bumper. I was going to say we're going to get a crossover, and then we're just going to shove him out to the lead. All right, so about, what, 33 fuel a lap? So, okay, that's good to know. Let me see what it is this time by. So it was 707 at the line. Or, wait, yeah, if it was 707, that's not 33. I don't know. Yeah, a little less than 30. So around 30 a lap, give or take, obviously. Oh, he's on the wall. Just going to park it on the apex there. Well, not really the apex at that point, but I'm going to park it on the bottom to prevent the crossover. Obviously, he's going to be all over our bumper, so I'm just going to brake nice and early, make sure we don't get the bumper, end up in the wall based on our positioning on the track. He'll get the lead, but, just trying to not get any damage. It doesn't really matter, honestly, as long as you don't really destroy the car, but nonetheless. So we're going to get the 5 points for pole position. Angelo looking like he's going to get the 5 points for fastest lap. No stages, so it's just most laps led, which I count after the race, obviously. Oh, big run. New top speed record at this track, 193 miles an hour. You'll love to see it. I don't know what that is in kilometers an hour. That's what we should be using. Angelo drives himself into the wall, and I followed him. Yeah, that was a goofy moment right there. That's a standard Argle moment, actually. Oh, yep. I thought I was going to be able to get there before he cut us off, but he did not. Or I did not get there. He was able to cut us off before I got there. You get what I'm saying. Well, we are offline for the entry here. He's going to try to make that outside line work. Both of us executing our lines very well right there. But the bottom lane is going to prevail. 12.5. We pitted at, 17? We're nearing halfway. So we got a huge shove into the corner. We had to really slam on the brakes to keep it out of the wall. And that's going to allow the 19 to get by big time there. Both of us into the wall. I'll tell you what, if we had realistic damage, the front and back bumpers of our vehicles would be destroyed right about now. Other than that, it's actually been a really clean race for Argle standards. Caution-free so far, too. We're to the point, I think fastest lap is pretty much secured unless I use the wall pretty significantly, too, like Angelo did when he got that lap. So, yeah, I think Angelo's going to get those 5 bonus points for the fastest lap. Obviously, most laps led is probably going to be up in the air. Obviously, I'm not keeping track live. So it is going to come down to who wins the race probably for who gets the most points here. 11:40 remain. Oh, trying to find a way by him here. We'll get a crossover on him. Oh, but he got to the gas pretty good there. We're still going to be able to pull alongside him, side draft him, pull him back. Oh, I way overcooked the corner. We're going to use the grass to help us rotate just that little bit extra bit. To help us, we're going to try to get to the gas first on the outside line. We're throwing into the wall. We'll be able to get by, lead the lap. Now I'm starting to think we are going to have to pit one more time. I don't know. This is going to be close. Because we're about halfway through. We pitted about 17. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to have to pit one more time at this rate. He's going to get up into us here. So I think we've confirmed at this point there probably will be one more pit stop. I don't know. I'm not the greatest crew chief, though. Actually, I am a decent crew chief in this league. I should say, I'm not the best at doing quick mental math in my head while also driving a race car. Oh, man, we are out of shape getting into the corner there. 19 going to use the grass, get by on the bottom. We're going to barely have room to be alongside him and miss the wall. The 19 is going to be able to keep the lead this lap. Oh, we're going to give him a little bit of a tap. We're going to say, hey, what's up, hello to the 19 Machines bumper yet again. Down into 3 and 4 here. Oh, he's there. He's there. We'll give him room, too. Oh, he's going to use us up a bit. Hail it again. Hopefully my lap count isn't too far off. I know we're running about 24-second lap times, so yeah, it's probably off by a little bit. I think I put 65 down. Oh, wow. I didn't even expect that. Okay, cool. I guess we're making a move now. Never mind. I mean, what 360 is? That's I'm not doing math in my head. Never mind. We'll figure it out. My only concern right now about winning this race is, oh, he's in the wall, is going to be, you know, fixing the laps to get it to 2 to go, or the 1 to go, or whatever it is. Because then I'm going to be off rhythm. We're going to get in the grass. Gives us a little bit of acceleration, too. We're going to get to his bumper. We are all over the quarter panel here trying to make a move work. Yeah, we're definitely getting more than 10 laps in this 9 minutes. That's for sure. I think my original calculation said like 80. Did he pit? No, he did not pit. Honestly, that might not be a bad strategy. Called pit now. Oh my gosh, he is way through the grass. Pit now if you know you have to pit, because I think I am faster than him overall. But is that a gamble I'm willing to take is the question. I feel like not unless I'm like, not until I'm 100% sure we got to pit, because there still is the off chance we do make it, I think. 336. See what my fuel is when we get back around. Oh, he just helped me get away right there. Can he get a good enough corner to get there on us? No. We might have just gotten away right there. That was about 26. Yeah, we're running about 26, 25 a lap. Oh, no, we're way up the track. What, 12? We have more than 12 to go. I don't know. Quarter of the race. Got about a quarter of the race left. Got about 60 laps down. Yeah, I think there is. I think we do have to pit again. Oh, I went faster at some point. Got a new fastest lap. Wow. I did not expect that. 23.9. Wow. 23.91 even. Angelo's was a 23.92. I didn't even use a wall or anything. Or, well, I might have used the wall straight away, but I didn't full sail it through 3 and 4 and then bounce off the turn 4 wall. This race might be falling back into our hands here. It's all going to come down to fuel here and, you know, the management of that. When do you make your pit stop? Right now, I'm still faster than him. I have no reason to pit. Yeah, he's just now getting across. Oh, there's a mistake by us, though. Can he capitalize? We're into the barrier. That is huge for the 19. We had gotten away. We made a mistake right there. I just got to focus on the road. I can't really focus on when he crosses the line. Just got to focus on the road. If he ends up back in my bumper, he ends up back in my bumper. But right now, I cannot focus on anything else but the fuel, the time, and staying on rhythm here. Oh, that was early. I thought I'd break late there. That was early. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to pit one more time here. I'm in a rhythm. I don't want to pit now. I know I just said it might be a good idea to pit before he does, especially if I'm faster, but now I'm in a rhythm. I know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, he is going for it through the dirt. He has had enough. He is just sailing it off into the three and four corners. He's had enough of waiting, and we're nearly going to set him into the barriers. He goes for it again. He caught back up to us. I don't know how, but he did it. And he set a 23.8 in the process. Okay, I think I know how he caught us. I have a theory at minimum. I can't quite prove it, but I think I have a theory. I'm going to confuse him. I'm going to pit this time. Because we definitely have to pit again. I'm going to pit this time and confuse him. Also, there's definitely going to be more than 65. My original calculation was like 79 or 80. And then I was like, I don't think we're going to get that. And then, for whatever reason, I thought 70, 65. So I just did a lower end estimate of that. Keep it out of the wall here. Oh, no, we missed pit road. Huge mistake right there. We were going to pit, hit the wall. We're going to lose a lot of time and ground because we were committed to pit road. We made a mistake, hit the wall. That is a costly error right there. Angelo is now the one getting away. He found something too. He's just sailing into 3. He was in the grass. He's not doing it anymore now that he's in front of me. That's surprising. So this time we're going to pit. Oh, now he's pitting with us. Now we got to do something different. Wow. So now our strategies have flipped. We're the one being aggressive and staying out extra lap. We'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness, we were going to be able to undercut him there. And then the mistake happened. Unbelievable. Costly error. It's not the wall this time. Here we go down the pit lane. I'll just display the white, that's how I'll know. I don't think I'm going to fix the laps here, and that's not the best exit. There he is, yep. Undercut paid off. We did gain a ton of ground, and Dodge is going to join, and that's going to put out a caution. Unbelievable. And he's just going to be blocked and cost me the win. Pace speed 55. We completed 67 when he joined. I'm going to say new estimate. I'll say 75 here. Yeah, I might not switch to race mode. Just pay attention if the white is waving or not. He's still here. He's committed to race. He's gonna race and just get in the way, I think. He's just frozen there. I don't know if he's just watching or what's going on here. I don't know if he's just... So first caution of the day. It was a caution-free race up to this point. He's still just sitting there. He's not answering the question. Should we just go? Because he seems to be lagging. He's not answering the question. It's going to be a late race restart here. He's not moving. He's just watching. I think he was trying to not answer to give Angelo the win. Minute 40 left. Oh, I thought we were in the final minute already. Do you want the bottom or do you want the top? Because the top gives you the more clear entry into the corner. The bottom gives you the preferred line into the corner. Makes you susceptible to a crossover, though. Angelo is the control car. We're going to be restarting with probably about 2 to go here. We're at the line. Pay attention to the white flag. Here Here we go. Late race restart in UK London, just like the last auto race in Hollywood. It's a late race restart to decide it. We're back under the green, and we timed Angelo's movement perfectly. Dodge is going to join the pack. He waited until we were going green. He's in the way. He's going to try to stop us here. That is the 1,000,000% the purpose of him joining at this point. He is right behind us. It is a heavy braking zone. This is a death sentence. We could be coming to the white flag here. I need my points. Quote Dodge. Yeah, we're quoting that. I was going in the Colt Hall of Fame. Something happens here. This is it. White flag in the air at the line. 1 lap to go here in London. We'll go to the top. Angelo locking the brakes up. Dodge behind us. That's concerning at to say the minimum. He's beside us. He's going to get out of the way. He'll play it respectfully. Angelo going to try to trap us on the outside lane here. We'll let him outbrake himself. He'll park it on the apex. Through the corner. We're through the dirt. We'll muscle him up out of the groove. Slide jump to the lead. Dodge piling up in the background. And we will pull it off in London. Second win on the tour. And again, we go 3 races into the season with the only race lost being the 48 minutes of Detroit. That's the only race I've lost in order, the 48 minutes of Detroit, both years. Other than that, I've won every race. So we are able to salvage something from this weekend. It is Monday, but this weekend with the W. We will burn it down on the front straightaway. I was very concerned once Dodge joined there, but he raced respectfully, just got his points and took off there. He was very clean. I do respect that. We get to burn it down here today. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you want to see more, leave a like, subscribe to the last stuff. See you guys on the next one. Goodbye.